/ milking room really get away from us. And I knew that I had a problem. I knew that there were mice in here. I've seen mice in here, but I didn't realize how bad it was. And these guys have basically chewed through and emptied almost an entire bag of chicken feed. So it's all over the floor. It's a complete and total mess in here. We've just been throwing bags of feed in here and then using them, and it's a disaster. So today, Ryan actually has Ella in town for an eye appointment. Guys, I don't know how I'm feeling about this one, but she is going to interview, or a screening, I guess, I'm not sure what you want to call it, for preschool. I am not sure that Mama is ready for that, and I know that we have always talked about how we're going to homeschool, but I also think it's super important that you know your child and you make the determination on their education based on what you think that they're going to succeed in. And we really think that Ella would do well in a more structured / social environment. I'm not sure how to put it. Now, we could totally be wrong, and this could be a disaster, but the great thing about school choices is they're not permanent. If we get her into preschool and we don't like it, we can pull her out. If we start homeschooling Emma and we don't like it, or she's not doing well, we can put her in school. So that's really like something that we need to wrap our head around, that whatever choice that we make for school for them, it's not a permanent choice. We can change it depending on their growth and their maturity level and just whatever works for us and our family at the time. So right now, we think that Ella would do really well in a social environment or a school environment or whatever you want to call it. So we are looking at preschool. Our county has a pre-K program, a preschool program, and it's just a couple hours a day, and we have the option to send her just a couple of days a week, or we can send her, Lulu's blowing bubbles back here, we can send her a couple of days a week, or we can send her all 5 days a week. So I think we're going to start out just a couple of days a week and see how it goes from there. And then if it turns out that she's really doing well and everybody's happy, then we can send her more days a week. But anyways, I totally digressed on that subject. My point is that Ryan has Ella at an eye appointment because she has to get an eye screening before she can get her preschool screening. They have to do like the physical and the eye and all that jazz. So he's in town doing that with her. I've got Lulu and Emma, and I just put all the animals out and I went to get chicken feed, and I just realized what a disaster it was in here. So while they're gone and it's a little bit chilly outside and I don't really want to do any outside work with the babies, I'm going to clean up this disaster of a feed room. And I think I'm going to tell Ryan that he needs to go to Walmart while he's in town, or Lowe's or somewhere, and get me some trash cans, because this is kind of ridiculous. This is a disaster. So we're going to get this cleaned up, and then I'll show you, I'll put the before picture in right now. Check that out. Look at how nasty that is. And then when we're all done, I'll show you the after. I feel much better about this situation now. Ryan is actually stopping at Lowe's on his way home. He's going to get some trash cans for all these bags of feed, but I got everything stacked up and it looks nice and is clean at least. And then once we get everything in the trash cans, they'll be safe from any type of rodents or anything like that. So glad we got that one done. So it actually turned into kind of a nice day, and I decided to go ahead and get the goat and cow paddock moved today. Normally we move them on Saturday, but we just have some things going on, and then we're going to end up having to move the pigs on Sunday because Monday is supposed to rain. We normally move them on Mondays, but it's going to be rainy this Monday, and so we decided to move them instead on Sunday. So we're moving the cow goat paddock today, and then we'll move the pigs on Sunday. That way our weekend isn't totally taken up by animal activities. So we're just out here. We pull the white posts and then pull the line, and then we pull the T-posts up. So we'll get that going and get these guys moved to fresh pasture. Yeah. Can you? I said, can you? Do all three of them. Do all three of them. Do all three of them.
How do I get your job? I just hold the camera.
So we actually didn't end up taking any video of putting the goats and stuff out or finishing up the fencing. It got really hot fast, and the girls were tired, ready for lunch, and they were just done. So we just hustled through it, got it all done, but it's up. So now we're on this side of the barn. See the barn there? There's Osu. So now we're on this side of the barn, and they'll make their way through this pasture. We could probably do two rows this way, up and back. So they'll definitely be able to get a lot of forage out of here, and they're actually figuring out the Ritchie water right now. The cows have definitely got it. I think Oakley's got it. I've seen B-Dubs and Joe do it. I think Oakley's done it. I'm not sure on the goats though, so I may end up putting like a stick or something in this Ritchie water in order to make sure that everybody gets a drink. But that is done, thank goodness, and yeah, we're all good. So they're out, and the girls have gone down for a nap. I'm actually coming out just to check on them. I always just like to check when we move everybody to a new paddock. I just like to check and make sure that they're all fine, but everybody looks like they're doing good. They're all big bellies already, and I'm going to go out and give the pigs some water since it is so warm. And then I think I said earlier today that Ella has a school thing. So we're going to take her to that this afternoon, and yeah, has her little school assessment, and we'll see if she gets into their pre-K program. Oh yeah, so Ryan just asked me what the humidity is today. Well, what's the temperature outside? I'm going to say 74.
77, I think.
Okay, so 77 on the temp. 77. Right now I'm going to say the humidity is probably like 40%. It feels like 100%. No, it doesn't. It actually doesn't feel that bad. It feels really nice right now. I'm going to say it's probably 40%. What's it at? 54. 54% humidity.
They were 77 and like 100% humidity.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Emma was dead this morning. She was not doing well in the heat. She was kind of asking. She was not happy. She's my little delicate flower. She doesn't like if it's too cold. She doesn't like if it's too hot. She definitely does not like temperature extremes, but she made it through, which was, like I said earlier, about not recording because the girls were just done. So we got it through quick. But I wanted to, just put some sticks in these water troughs just to kind of hold down the little bubble thing. That way the water was right on top. So I think that'll help just to make sure. Joe is actually drinking right now. So I think that'll help just to make sure that everybody does get a drink, because obviously it's warm. They're getting used to the heat too. So I want to make sure that everybody, can stay hydrated. But yeah, I think Oakley and Joe. Oakley